Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Pokemon Journeys episode review. The journey starts today! The journey starts today. Now, with all that out of the way, someone's gonna be fucking mad. I hope no one listens to these videos with their headphones on. People be fucking pissed, bro. People would be fucking pissed. Anyways, so Dragovish and Arctozolt episode, I believe, are their English names because I don't remember their Japanese names, and we're not gonna worry about it. It's funny because realistically, that's gonna be like the premise of the episode, but realistically, what everyone's gonna be talking about is, bruh, did you see the opening? Did you see who's in the motherfucking opening? Ooh. Also, I'm just gonna mention it right now. Put your respect on my girl's name. And I don't want any of these fake fans coming out here talking about, oh my god, I'm so excited for Iris. I'm so excited. I also recognize that Gary is obviously the bigger reveal as far as the opening is concerned. But fuck y'all. I'm gonna rep my girl. Because even though Iris isn't my favorite, put respect on her name. Alright? Please. Thank you. Arigato. So, like, unfortunately, as I think about these exciting things with the opening, I immediately think to my friend Tyrone the God 3 talking about, remember how they did Karina from X and Y? Yeah, I remember how they did Karina from X and Y. Ooh, I don't think I want to stand. And then you get super concerned about how they're going to handle Iris, because Iris very much is less popular as a Poke girl. I think she's probably one of the most, of the Poke girls, she's probably the least popular, unfortunately. And I hate to say it, but I recognize that the fandom don't fuck with my girl like they should, so she kind of gets hoed in these situations. But I very much look forward to seeing her, and she has a lot more shit you can do with her versus the other girls that have contests. Like, I think that'd be the main issues with Dawn and May. They're just doing contests. You could probably get away with Serena, but even then, it's like reintroducing aspects of Pokemon that they haven't touched in a while. In my opinion, that's what it's going to boil down to. And I just don't think they're going to do that anytime soon. But I'm glad my girl gets her love. Obviously, I'm a Silent fanboy, so I would 100% be down for Silent stuff. But I'll take any best wishes love I can get. And that also makes me, oh, fuck you, phone. This is why I don't, this, note to self, put your phone on vibrate when you do videos. But I'm not, I'm stupid. And I didn't do that, so now, and it's ironically enough, it was Tyrone messaging me about some shit, which I gotta look at afterwards. But I'm excited for her returning, and I can't wait to get episode previews and synopsises to see what she's going to be doing. Is it just another battle or what? And I look forward to seeing Dragonite v Dragonite, because it better happen. You don't give Ash a Dragonite and then not address the fact that, oh, the other character who's coming back also has a Dragonite. I'm also curious if any of her Pokemon have evolutions. Like, she caught a Gibble in the special, and I'm trying to think, and an Axew maybe. Those are the only two that could evolve, because Excadrill is already fully evolved, and Amoga doesn't have an evolution or Galarian form, so we'll see. Gary is interesting because he seems to be more in his traditional outfit instead of his like researcher outfit that we've seen him in. So maybe he's taking a break, or maybe he got the itch to get back into battling. It's unfortunate though, because he's not going to be the main like focus of the damn arc, which is weird because the last time we really seen like Gary in his shit, I mean, he's been in his shit in DP too. I don't want to discredit him there. But like the last time we saw Gary in his motherfucking bag was like Gen 2. So I look forward to seeing both of them and seeing how they stack up. I'm assuming we're also going to get a reappearance from Karina. And maybe B. I don't know. And then we got Oak in there, which means, and we always get a Professor episode anyway. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We're going to do more Galarian stuff, which actually gets into the episode itself. I'm very kind of indifferent to the episode. It wasn't really bad, and you can tell it's kind of setting up things. For example, Koharu being like, "Oh, I missed some lessons, but I'm gonna like write a report on the Galarian stuff, so I as like a makeup for the lessons." And considering the whole premise of the opening is them doing like a road trip, I imagine that's gonna be kind of the running gimmick for her. That she'll still be doing school stuff, but it'll be more like you gotta write a report or something. You gotta have like some sort of like essay or something for her to do while we're doing some potential travels in Galar. And the only, I think, generally we've seen in preview images from Galar besides B and Raihan is like Opal. It's almost like we forgot about Milo and Nessa and Kabu and who am I missing? I already did B. I don't know if they're going to show Alistair. We are going to get Opal in previews. Either Melanie or Gordy, and then Pierce, and they better show fucking Pierce. But that would also lead into the same issue I have with Leon. Are we gonna see Hop? Are we gonna see Marnie? I don't know. The episode itself was fine. You can tell they're setting up things like, for example, the whole Eevee Koharu needing to be saved like 3 fucking times. That's obviously leading into something. If it's not, it's just weird things to do. I know a lot of people don't like the Galarian fossil mons, which is funny because they're probably some of the better fossil mons we've gotten in a while in terms of legit competitive viableness. So that will be interesting. But all things considered, the episode isn't really anything offensive. There's nothing really wrong with it. I don't have any issues with it. You can obviously tell they're trying to focus on Koharu having more experiences and getting to start to explore the world and see the value in that. I don't really have any issues with it. Because what everyone's going to be talking about is the fucking opening. No one really gives a shit about the episode's not bad. It's just the fucking opening. The opening has fucking Gary in it. Gary, Misty, and Brock are characters who will supersede. Old characters will always supersede like Journey shit. And that's not me being disrespectful to Journeys. That's just a reality of the fact. People are going to get more excited about, oh fuck. Oh bro, did you look at the fucking opening? And it's Gary. That's the other thing. It's the only other characters you could have shown that would have geeked people out is probably like Serena or May or fucking pretty much any old main character or important main character. I would have been down to see some of the rivals from the regions that didn't get a lot of shine, like Tobias, Cameron, Virgil, I don't know, Alon. Even fucking like Morrison, Harrison, Tyson, just to see them reused. That's, to me, those would have been cool callbacks. So, but I got my girl Iris, and like I said, I would have preferred Silent because I'm more of a Silent fan than an Iris fan. I like Iris, but I definitely prefer Silent as a character. Iris had way too much untapped potential, especially considering she's a champion in her own gen in the game. So, I very much would be curious if she's gained or is on the path to gain champion status. And we know she was training with Claire, which, please show Claire. You showed Lance, show her cousin, show his cousin, because his cousin's fucking adorable and she needs some screen time. So, yeah. I'm trying to think of things. Obviously, I do appreciate that I appreciate the fact that the episode tries to push more Galar stuff, like the curry, the camping aspect, the cooking curry, even the careless fossil, not fossil, what I'm looking for, archaeologists, which is based in the game because essentially they fuck up in the game and that's how you get the fossil mons we currently have. Although I'd be curious, you know what I would like them to do? I would like them to have like, maybe as DLC, the ability to have their original forms, like the forms that they're supposed to have, which is their like, which is not what we have now. What we have now is some shit, which I think would be Arctovish and I'm trying to think Dracovish, Arctozolt. So Dracozolt would be the other one. I would love to see those. I hope those are added as like maybe extra mons. Because conceptually it makes more sense. I feel bad because the video is really not about the episode. But there's also not a lot to the episode other than some good amount of Koharu stuff. Go catching a Boldor and a bunch of Galar references. yeah, yeah, that's about it. So I think the Koharu stuff was good. Good representation for the fossils, and looking forward to seeing Iris and Gary in the future. A lot of people are gonna be looking out for previews. Let's be real here. They're gonna be looking out for previews and scans and all that fun shit because you showed Iris in the fucking opening, and I'm excited to see my girl come back and handles her business. And please don't hoe her like you hoe Karina. Although Karina, I think pretty much is guaranteed to get like a redemption episode because you can tell she's going to be used again. The fact that they re-put her in the opening, and B, which we already knew we were going to see B again. So please, also maybe use some of the gym leaders, and also Winstrom. I forgot to mention Winstrom a lot. Winstrom is another X and Y character who was barely used. It's funny to me that X and Y has more representatives than any other gen right now. I mean, I guess maybe than Alola, because we went to Alola, and we saw everybody from Alola versus like X and Y being the second most represented with a X and Y Elite Four and an X and Y gym leader. I kind of want Ash to win the Elite Four fight though. He probably won't because it's fucking Elite Four. But if he does, I'm 100% down for it. Although if you ask me my favorite, I also wish the Dragon gym leader from X and Y. I forget her name. Not Dragon gym leader, the Dragon Elite Four member. I hope she gets some rep too because she's also never been animated. Seabolt, I think, was in the Mega Evolution special. So I look forward to that. I'm sorry, this video is kind of all over the place because it has like barely anything to do with the episode. But now I'm just talking about Journeys in general. I may do a video about what I would like from Journeys moving forward. But you guys let me know in the comments how you feel about that. But yeah, the journey starts today, and we got more Pokemon for another year. So please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. This has been your boy Skit So Man, back at it again because the journey keeps going. And I will catch you guys later. Peace. And remember, you're not having any fun if you're not going just a little bit crazy. Deuces.